going on, everybody? We've got an upper body weight workout for you today. It's going to be a lot of shoulder stuff, is a lot of body weight exercises when you don't have weights and other stuff tend to be. It's really hard to do your back and pulling exercises without weight. So today's going to be a ton of shoulders, chest, some triceps, core, and a little bit of cardio. Since it is going to be a lot of stuff where we're on our hands, we're going to do a simple wrist warm-up just to get it started. And then after that, we'll get down to the business. All the rounds are going to be 1 minute. All you need is a little bit of space for your workout. I also suggest a towel and obviously a little bit of water. Feel free to take breaks whenever you need it. Some of the stuff might be a little too advanced or maybe it'll be too easy for you. I'll give modifications so you can either go up or down to adjust the difficulty, and that's about it. I'll keep track of the time on everything for you so you don't have to worry. Just follow along with our cues and feel free, like I said, to take breaks whenever you need it. So the first stretch we're going to do is something I do almost every day when I'm doing my handstands and my hand balance, something that's going to help us stretch out our wrists for all this push-up and plank position that we're going to be doing. So what you want to do is, I like to find a straight line. So if I was doing it, I would be doing it on this mat right here. But imagine you have a nice straight line. You're going to spread your fingers really, really wide, shoulder width. What you're going to do is put some pressure into your shoulders, push everything up, lock out your elbows, and then you're going to walk forward to take your shoulders out over your hands. And you'll probably feel a reasonably tight stretch depending on how this feels for you. Like for me, I do this all the time and it's still a pretty intense stretch. And we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. You can also do a little bit of modified cat and cow, which is belly button up and belly button down to kind of get this stuff loose. But this is probably one of the most important stretches that I have people do all the time. Remember to keep that pressure on your wrists above your hands, pushing those shoulders forward. 3, 2, 1. All right, we have one more stretch. We're going to take our hands and we're going to turn them to the outside, and we're basically trying to get our fingertips pointing back at our knees. Turn your hands 180 degrees. So it's going to look like so. You see Melissa doing it, and now we're going to go backwards instead of forwards. So we're right here, and now look at the way I kind of take my butt down to stretch my wrist that way. For most people, this is a much more intense stretch than the first one. For you also? So you're kind of hitting the front of your wrist and then the back to get this stuff nice and loose. We got about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Come out of that nice and slow. All right. First thing we'll warm up with is just a set of normal push-ups. Go whatever range of motion feels good for you, but ideally, you always want to work nose to the floor, chest to the floor, nice and deep, as close as you can get there. So we're going to go for 1 minute. You can go knees if you need it, or stay on toes the entire time. I like my hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width. And then let's rub these suckers out. 1 minute. All right, 3, 2, 1. You got it. 1 minute of push-ups. Drop to knees if you need them. And what you want to be doing is blowing your air out when you come up, almost like you're trying to blow away from the ground. Down and up. Keep your elbows nice and tight. Good news, halfway. I don't even really like doing my push-ups on a mat. I should actually move to the side.
What's up?
I'm back. We are 15 seconds to go on our push-up round. 10 seconds. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And time. Awesome. All right. More shoulders. Like I said, we're going to do an inchworm. And what does that look like? You're going to start standing. You're going to take your hands to the floor. And basically what you're going to do is walk your legs back and forward. So you get in your position. You walk those legs way, 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 way back. Try to keep your knees locked out. And then walk as far forward as you can, keeping your heels up. Forward and back for 1 minute. Right? 2, 1, let's go. If you don't have a ton of range of motion, meaning when you do yours, if it looks like this, and you're like, I'm stuck right here, that's okay. Work whatever that range of motion is comfortable for you. But ideally, you really want to be able to engage your shoulders, walk it forward, and then walk it way back. Forward, and back. I have no idea what the time is. I guess I should come up there. 35 seconds in. Walk it forward, keep those legs as straight as possible, and then walk it back. Think about engaging your shoulders really, really hard, almost like you're rounding out your back a little bit. I'm gonna do one more since I was chatting. You get forward, and back. All right, you're up. We're gonna do 4 corner jumps for cardio. For folks that have worked out with me a lot, you know what's going on here. Imagine there's 4 points on the floor, and you're jumping each one of those corners. When you get to wherever you started, you go the opposite direction. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, you got it. Just jumping around a little bit. This is easy cardio to do if you don't have a jump rope or a kettlebell or a treadmill or elliptical. You're not outside. You want to just work out, in your living room or your garage. This is perfect because, you're moving around. You're getting your cardio and it doesn't take up a ton of space or stuff. 32 seconds in. After this, we have another push-up variation. 15 seconds to go. You can always walk this out too. I'm getting tired, man, but I want to keep moving. I'm just touching each point on that square. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, we're doing another round of push-ups. You're gonna go all the way down to the floor. Your body's gonna bottom out, so you're stuck on the floor, and then I want you to lift up your hands and then back up. What this is doing is teaching us to work a little bit more of our range of motion on our push-ups. For 1 minute, I'll do them over here. So it's gonna look like this, if you couldn't follow my explanation. I go all the way down, I get my push-up, I lift my hands up, and I'm back up there. It works on knees, it works on toes, they're both good. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're getting that little bit of curve in the spine, you're lifting those hands up, and then you're pushing back up. The reason we do that, you can keep doing your push-ups when I talk, is a lot of people just do their range of motion on their push-ups just at that top 3 or 4 inches, which, so-so. We want to work that bottom to where we're getting a lot of our work in. Halfway. I like to do these second because at this point we're a little bit more warmed up. You might be a little more tired, but you also should be a little bit more loose and lubricated. 15 seconds. I'm gonna do one more after this one. Let's get our last one. And time. Now I will definitely move over to my mat. We're gonna do walking plank now. Imagine I'm in my push-up position. I put my forearm down, I put my forearm down, I pop my hand up, I pop my hand up. It's walk, 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 walk. That's too easy for you, you can also do the down, up at the same time. I would guess you don't need a demo for that if you've never, if you've done them before, you'd be able to bang those out like nothing. I'm gonna do the walking ones. You're gonna do the walking ones. Toes or knees, obviously. You got it. 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's forearm, forearm, hand,
switch which one goes down first at the top of everyone, but if that's too much to remember, that's okay. And like I was saying, if you need to, you can always do the both arm version. 25 seconds. Make sure to breathe. Take a break if you need it. And like I was saying before, all this stuff works just the same if you are on knees as well. You're just working through it. Modify it to your skill level. We have 10 seconds. I'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. We're back up. And we're going to do a frog jump. What is a frog jump, you ask? Well, nice and low, touch the floor, hands come up, baby little jump. Tiny jumps. You don't have to go crazy. Shoulders back, and then up. Don't go super quick. Just focus on more getting a good squat, touch the floor, and then back up. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. So there's a couple reasons you want to do a split low, Melissa. We're doing this to give ourselves a little bit of a break after doing all the upper body work. It's another cardio round, and it works our flexibility. And this is another one too where you're like, man, this is killing me. This is terrible. However you can touch the floor. Bend those knees, touch the floor, and then reach up towards the ceiling. Big stretch. Reach down. Oh man, touch the floor. This is so hard. Back up, touch the ceiling. Or reach for it. I mean, I guess you might be able to touch the ceiling. Maybe you're in your basement working out. You got a drop ceiling above your pool table. You can get that sucker. 15 seconds. And we have 3 more sets to go. 2 more sets of shoulders, 1 more set of cardio, and then bam, you made it. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. All right. So we've done our normal push-ups. We've done our palm up push-ups. Now we're going to do a tricep push-up. So what I want you to do is thumb. It's going to try to meet right in the center of your chest. And you want to keep your elbows super, super, super tight. You're not necessarily doing a diamond push-up. You're just here. And this is where you want that motion to hit. Right there. So we'll go 1 minute. It'll look like this before I start the time. All the way down, elbows tight. And then back up. 3, 1 minute. 2, 60 seconds. 1, let's do it. 1 60-second round, 60 1-second rounds. Doesn't sound as good that way.
No.
I'll give you an update every 20 seconds. You might be getting a little tired. 20 seconds in. $30 seconds. Halfway. Make sure you're breathing. Like I said before, take a break if you need it. 20 seconds remaining. Doing awesome. Keep those elbows in nice and tight by your rib cage. Inside of your elbows should be touching your sides. 10 seconds. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, last 1, and 3. Awesome. 2 more things to go. We're going to do a slow shoulder touch. So imagine I'm in push-up position, and I want you to try to keep your body as nice and flat as possible. You're not trying to twist a whole bunch. You will a little bit. And you're going to reach across and barely touch that shoulder side to side. You're not cranking through it as fast as you can. It's just a slow boop, boop, just side to side. Keep your abs engaged, keep those shoulders engaged, everything nice and tight, and you're just going slow. Distributing the weight in one hand, weight in the other hand, nice side to side. We're gonna go for 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1, you got it. So if you're curious what your pace should look like, just slow. Abs tight. Your feet are about shoulder width. And this is definitely another one where if you need to, It's knees and you're still, like you hear my voice, I'm still working even though I'm on knees. You know, I'm slow. I'm pulling my abs in. Everything is engaged. You don't want to have your body like, you want to keep that stuff tight. Shoulders tight. Pulling your abs in to your spine halfway. You're doing awesome. "20 seconds remaining. And then we got our 1 minute cardio round, and then you made it. You did an awesome job. 10 seconds. 5, I'll count them out for us. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Last deal. Here we go. So we're going to do our little cardio round and we're going to do a modified burpee. You have two choices. You know what a real burpee is? Bang through and go crazy. Go ham. If not, I want hands down, walk it back, jump forward, and then hands up. So first to walk, second to jump. If you're like, that's way too easy, obviously you can always do the normal and go crazy. For now though, walk it back, jump it forward, and then hands up. 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. All right, you got it. Hands go down, you walk it back, you jump forward, and then hands up. I think my hands are probably getting cut off in the frame, but we'll live, right? Walk it back, jump it forward, and then get a big stretch. Stretch those arms way out. Retract your shoulder blades. Uh-oh, I jumped it back.
Have it.
I did an extra jump back on my burpees. Hopefully you won't fault me for it. We are 30 seconds in. 20 seconds remaining as of right now. Almost done, almost done. I'm gonna do one more after this one. Let's get our last burpee here. Walk it back, jump it forward, stretch those hands way up, and we are done. 60 seconds, amazing work. So you worked through your upper body circuit for the day. You stretched out your wrists. You had two choices right now. Get a drink, relax, feel happy that you worked out. Second option, get a drink, restart the video, go through it a second time. If you're gonna do a second or third time, I would not do the wrist stretch. I would just get right into your push-ups and then just bang it out. You don't need to worry about that a second time. I think you should be pretty loose and ready to go now. So, amazing job. Yesterday, hopefully you worked out with us. We did a lower body weight circuit. Today we did upper body. And we got more on the agenda, more body weight stuff tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you then. Eat healthy and have an amazing day.